The Coin Lady channel is pleased to have you back. Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, is one of several significant figures in the industry who have voiced their approval of the move, which has led to the sixth approval of many spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds. Garlinghouse is pleased with the outcome. These authorities see this as a major step toward Bitcoin's eventual legalization. New investment opportunities will arise in the future as a consequence of the president's decision to license Bitcoin spot exchange-traded funds, which include well-known trusts. Now is a pivotal time because it reduces the risks and complications connected with Bitcoin ownership. The use of TFS exchange-traded funds has made investing in Bitcoin easier than ever before. In light of this discovery, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse is hoping that more institutional investors will start using the cryptocurrency system. He believes that the asset class will gain legitimacy just after the spot price of Bitcoin doubles if the cryptocurrency can discover more practical uses, which will lead to less speculation. ETFs Ethereum and XRP-TX were proposed by Steve M.C. Clare, co-founder of Valkyrie Refunds. After Bitcoin spot to exchange-traded funds was launched, this comment was made. The market is prepared to receive your items and is establishing new records, according to Michelab, who has received the information you disclosed today. On its first day of trading, BlackRock's Bitcoin exchange-traded fund, ETF, might make $2 in assets, which would be a record. These funds can reportedly buy assets worth $4 billion on day one and $50 billion in 2 years. These resources would be noticed by many. The material was originally published on Quant-Dia FinTech News. Trading in XRP ETFs is not going to be legal this year. An analyst at Bloomberg ETF named James Sepher examined Bitcoin exchange-traded funds and the tactics used by their issuers in light of a legal dispute with SEC. Sepher noted that many issuers use a variety of tactics to attract investors, and that many ETFs target younger, more technically savvy investors. Contrarily, baby boomers may be interested in certain ETFs due to their more traditional approach. According to what he said, ticker symbols matter and that ETFs are associated with the possibility that many ETFs would go out of business in the next 12 to 24 months. Seth reiterated the importance of establishing connections with major financial institutions like John Street and warned against favoring any one of the participants. Since exchange-traded funds, ETFs, create currency anonymity, and CFS cannot convert its existing Bitcoin holdings into ETFs, he continued by saying that the involvement of JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs proves the legitimacy of ETFs and makes them more efficient and liquid. That is, assuming that those who have registered for ETFs have started to amass Bitcoin. When the clearance was originally given, he foresaw a massive uptick in the buying of Ethereum or XRP-based exchange-traded funds, ETFs. The fact that regulated futures markets distinguished between Ethereum and Bitcoin came to light quickly. Still, he voiced his doubts about XRP's approval in 2024. Due to the constraints imposed by legislation due to the possibility of their approval this year. Coincidentally, I think Bitcoin and Ethereum are head and shoulders above the competition. Everyone has heard me say this before, but XRP is the only long-term solution. I am of the belief that this will not take place this year unless the legal matter is resolved. Even though regulatory authorities were worried that Ripple Labs was hiding the fact that it had bought $285 million worth of firm shares from early investors and employees, the company has started a share repurchase campaign worth $280 million, increasing its total worth to $1.3 billion. An SEC lawsuit has been filed against Ripple, a cryptocurrency company well known for its XRP token. In January, Ripple Labs announced that the deal had raised the company's valuation to $113 billion. To finalize the repurchase, the tender offer allowed investors to sell a maximum of 6 assets. The news spread. The $500 million investment would be made through Ripple. Once software taxes have been paid and restricted stock units have been converted into shares. On January 10, 2024, the company is projected to be worth $111 billion. In accordance with credible sources. You may also learn that whales can detect when people are around. Speculation about spot ETF CEO Brad Garlinghous's proposal to regularly buy back shares to boost investor liquidity has led to a spike in the value of XRP. A delay in the corporation's first public offerings in the US is being caused by regulatory worries. This shift is a direct outcome of Ripple's triumph in court before the SEC. The judge's ruling that selling XRP on public exchanges does not constitute an unregistered securities offering was a huge win for the company. XRP tokens make up the bulk of Ripple's cryptocurrency holdings, which total $25 billion. The company also has over $1 billion in cash on hand. The values of XRP can suggest a bull market if they fail to meet the key barrier level. XRP has broken through 50-day and 100-day exponential moving averages, giving traders and investors a chance to profit from the market shift that followed the introduction of exchange-traded funds (ETFs). The first big green candle of the year follows this noteworthy milestone, which is cause for optimism. The technique that led to XRP's rise also caused other cryptocurrencies' values to rise, thanks to the flow of Bitcoin funds. After Ethereum's price broke through the $2,500 mark, investor optimism returned, fueling the cryptocurrency market's stratospheric ascent. It's worth noting that XRP has surpassed its 50-day exponential moving average, the main indicator of a change in the local trend. A lot of people think this technical event means the asset is going to close strongly and then go up steadily. At its peak, market participants sometimes point to this level as a sign of a positive trend, suggesting that buying pressure could rise. Typically, this level signifies the start of that phase. For XRP to continue growing, it needs to stay above the 50-year exponential moving average. If the asset breaks above the 100-year moving average, it would mean investors are optimistic about the longer term. We can make this situation better. The convergence of these technical signs suggests that XRP's price might surge significantly. A 6.5% rise was made to the price of XRP. Today, the biggest cryptocurrency exchange in South Korea, the Seek Bitcoin ETF, transferred 22 million XRP, or 13.13 million, demonstrating the pleasure felt by the cryptocurrency industry as a whole due to the site's historic adoption. While Alert was the first to record the behavior that raised XRP community awareness, this transfer helped propel one of the most famous blockchain transaction trackers to the top. As a result, a substantial sum of money was transferred to an anonymous wallet. The rationale behind Nance's actions is unclear, and the receiving wallet, which was established in September 2023, quickly distributed the XRP to several recipients, including 8Bybit and BeingX. Biotop has announced that this information has made the situation even more interesting. At the present, its balance is just over 95,173 XRP, and that's all we have to say about it. It was yesterday. Share this and sign up for updates. Coming up shortly, farewell.